Hello, 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 hello,
Okay,
hello.
yeah, you're 3.
Hello, hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, you're 2. And then
Jason.
Jason's.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Did you bite into that? Hell no.
What?
You never seen me do this?
You're a monster.
I haven't seen you do that.
What?
Is he going?
Are you eating the pill?
Yeah.
Pablo.
You've never ate the peel before?
No.
If
Are
you
you
eat
doing that on purpose?
yeah. If you eat too much, your mouth starts to like burn on the sides.
You're not supposed to eat the pill though.
Who said?
That's crazy.
Is it good?
No, it tastes like that shit tastes no.
It's just
Why don't you try it?
bitter.
No, that shit tastes
Why don't you
like,
try?
Well, don't knock it till you try it.
No.
You do like
there
it
has
though?
to be some sort of
Uh,
health.
I can eat
I've
a
never
little
seen
bit.
you do that before.
My dad used to do that.
He just started doing this shit this week.
That's
I
what
ain't
it
never
is.
seen him do this before.
That shit crazy.
I don't do it too much though, because it does start to burn the side of your mouth. It's weird.
That can't be good for you.
That's not. I don't think so.
Um,
How do you think like a monkey would eat this?
you would
They
break that
would
shit.
definitely peel that shit.
They peel
Like a
bananas.
banana.
Yeah, they would.
Uh,
You're right.
they do know how to peel things.
Yeah, they're smart as hell.
They have thumbs.
Oh shit.
I wonder if it just takes me back to when I was little, or if I genuinely like it.
What was the result?
I don't know. Either way, nah, I still peel it sometimes, and then I need some food in my system. Okay, so
1, 2, 3. Can you hear me like this too, or do I have to be closer? Can you hear me like this, or do I have to be closer?
Can you hear him like that, or does he have to be closer?
No, that's
can you hear?
sound fine.
All right,
All right.
3, 2, 1, and we're back with another episode of User Friendly, the friendliest podcast in the world. Today we have a special guest. But first, this is your boy Pablo Trees,
This is Squared Hill.
And this is Jason.
and without further ado, we have
Pew, 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 pew.
Resurrection, aka Rex,
AKA sexy man, AKA
tall Asian.
tall for an Asian,
Keep going.
AKA singer songwriter,
Okay.
AKA
You said ladies man already?
ladies man,
Okay.
AKA
The
he
fourth
has
member,
a six pack,
Yes, turn him up.
AKA fourth member.
fourth member of User Friendly. He's the one who does our audio.
Yes.
He's
Yep.
behind the scenes, but today we're breaking the fourth wall for you guys, you know?
Damn,
Yes,
fourth.
sir.
Oh, that's why, because it's May 4th too.
Ooh.
Let's
Yes.
go. May the fourth
May the
Wow.
4th be
Is it
with
today,
you all.
really? Oh, wow.
Are you guys into Star Wars?
Yes.
Sure.
I like Star Wars.
Okay.
I do. I don't hate them. You know what I'm saying? The only one I really do appreciate is Revenge of the Sith. That's the one I
Okay.
really watched all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I love that one. So
That was a good
the
one.
other ones are just long as shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like very very slow paced to me. But
Is
I
that
don't
the
hate
one
on
with
it.
Darth Maul?
No, that's the one with Anakin. So that's when Anakin becomes Vader.
Evil?
Mhm.
Damn. I like the one with Darth Maul.
Is May 4th like related to Star Wars in a sense?
Yeah, because they say that May the 4th be with you, like May the Force be with you.
Oh,
So it's kind of like a play
it
on
turned
words.
it turned into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
he
crazy.
said it turned into that.
A lot of
Damn.
people celebrate it. It's all over Instagram too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom likes Star Trek.
Wow. My dad likes it
My
too.
mom likes
She's
Star
a
Trek
She's a
too.
Trekkie for sure.
All I know
Star
about
Trek.
Star Trek is they do this, right? Or the
You can't do it.
If
Live
you
long and
guys are just
prosper.
listening, Pablo tried to do the
symbol. with
the sign, the Star Trek sign.
Well, Farrell does that too, right?
Yeah, the nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd, Star Trek. Same difference.
But Rex, for the
Yes.
people that don't know you, could you explain a little bit about yourself?
Oh no. Yeah. So
Wait, actually, how about we speak on how we met Rex, and then go into that.
yeah.
So Jason kind of is the closest to Rex. We know Rex through. Well,
Mhm.
I met Rex through the Speakeasy, and then we all kind of just became friends.
Yeah.
Probably Square too, right?
Yeah, just like I meet everybody else, it just literally I just come across people. I mean, yeah, we came across each other though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
many of events and like many a times I've seen this man perform, a few times. So it's yeah, it's funny that everything like is. We were talking about it before it started, but it's funny that everything is like back to like it's like right how it is right now. So
Full circle.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like I met you during college probably.
Yep.
And
You guys met in college?
yeah,
Yeah, kind of. So he went to NIU and I went to UIC.
yeah.
But
Just happened to always be in the city. We always smoke and
Yeah.
do all that shit. So
Yeah, smoking made me friends with a lot of people. But shout out your Instagram really quick, just so people can follow you.
yeah, my Instagram is Rex Kwando.
Nice. And what would you describe yourself as? Like
A musician.
okay.
Yeah, I guess I would identify as like a singer-songwriter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I think I felt kind of bad because you performed at the Live 21 event, and you were kind of the first one, so you had to figure out the sound system. The sound kept coming out, and shit. But you did your thing, and you were performing with your
definitely
cousin.
killed it for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, man. It
What
was
was
fun.
what was your cousin's name?
JJ. Shout out JJ.
Yeah, he's a dancer. He
yeah, he's a good dancer.
he wears my sweater when he dances, and he like he tagged me. and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out JJ. It was just his birthday on the 2nd.
Oh
so,
wow,
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Taurus gang.
Yep.
Taurus activate now.
We should have a sound bit.
If you guys haven't already activated your Taurus, activate
Yeah,
now.
I'll add a Taurus activation
Yes,
sound
sir.
somehow.
Yeah. That's fire.
I mean, I know how like we've I feel like gone through a lot of weird and crazy things together.
Yeah.
How did you I guess get to like be a musician in a sense? I don't know if I've ever asked you that actually.
True. Well, my family's very musical on both sides, my mom and dad's side. But my dad also sings and plays guitar. So ever since I was young, he like started to teach me how to play like, the easy chords and stuff.
Damn.
And then I kind of just went off and taught myself more
Nice.
and like taught myself what I liked and like the kind of styles that I liked. Cause
So-
he plays like a lot of like old school rock music,
Yeah.
which I like too, but I don't think I could sing that kind of music. Yeah.
Nice. Would you say that your father was like trying to pursue it as
Yeah.
like a passion? Or like
Yeah, for sure. Like he like had bands and stuff. He like opened up for this one famous Filipino singer. His name is Freddie Aguilar. You probably never heard that name before, but like he's a big deal in the
is there a
Philippines.
specific song that you like from him? Or no?
Well, I just know songs from him because my dad would play them
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. But
You should
yeah.
insert one right here.
all right, yeah,
You
I'll
get
do
a
that.
Nice. You
Yeah,
guys kind of
so-
relate on that and being that your
Yeah,
father's
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
My dad would try to sit me down and like
Yeah.
give me
What?
singing lessons.
That-
you know what I'm
oh,
saying?
really?
Like, literally,
Oh,
like
shit.
just like force me, not like force like saying, but like he would literally
Just,
like,
like,
we're studying out
encourage you.
time.
Yeah.
We're
To
studying
have
out
the
time.
Damn, that's
To learn
crazy.
how to
Cool.
sing the song or like learn how to
Yeah.
like play hot cross buttons on the keyboard or some shit. You know
I feel
what
like
I'm
I would
saying?
do the same thing if I had a kid, or like just like see if they would like it, and if
Yeah.
they show interest in it, then
That's
I'll go
dope.
all in.
Yeah.
I want to say, is it Korean tradition to put 3 items in front of your baby and then they pick one?
Yeah, it's called, I forgot what it's called, but it's usually when a baby lives on to be like 100 days.
Yeah.
So like after 100 days, it's like the baby is supposedly like healthy and so
Conscious.
so they have a celebration where they have all sorts of items like money, like a doctor like stethoscope or like a microphone and like
Yeah.
so whatever the baby would crawl to choose, like that's what he's gonna like become or like what is related to his life in the future, shit like that.
Do you know if
Have
they
you-
did that for you?
Man, I don't fucking remember, man.
You
Maybe-
never asked your
Yeah, I
parents
never
or anything?
asked. No.
Next
you
week we
afraid?
wanna know.
Yeah, I guess
Afraid
I'll,
to do it.
yeah, I'll see. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
I guess like talking about parents and stuff. I watched a movie recently, Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Oh my god, I want to go watch
with
it.
Michelle
It's
Yao.
a
I
crazy
think.
movie.
I have
Yeah.
not heard of this movie at all.
Yo, so I think it's one of the
trailer looks
best.
good.
Yeah, it's one of the best movies I've seen in a very long time. It was done very well, and it's kind of about just like immigrant like families, and like
Yeah.
but with all the craziness.
What
But
caught my attention was that it was a Asian female lead role. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very
it
common.
it,
I
it was
like that.
it was amazing.
Is the woman like a well-known actress? Like who-
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been
Yeah.
in Hidden Dragon.
Crouching
Crouching
Tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Mm.
She was in Shang-Chi.
Oh, nice. Wait,
Yeah.
what character did she? Oh, she played the aunt. Or
Yeah.
The, okay,
Mm,
that's dope.
yeah.
Gotta peep.
I love that movie.
Yeah, but he said
I-
it in the chat the other day. I'm like, damn, what would like? And both of them were talking about, I'm like, what
Yeah.
the hell are y'all talking about?
I actually got to see Shang-Chi for free. I
Oh
was,
yeah, you went to like a premiere.
It was like a premiere.
show,
Oh.
They
right?
just
I'll
reached
look at
out
that
because I was like
exclusive first
an
That was
influencer.
dope.
I love that. I want to keep watching movies for free.
That means we should
Marvel, I
just.
need
That
a
means we're just
cosign.
sneaking into them, man. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? But
No, I want to do it legally.
yeah.
I
Where
want- I want my seat. I want my name on the seat. All right.
where I was gonna go though was I guess we're all kind of like, you know, I don't know. It just made me think a lot and about like first generation like children and like the parents and how they sacrifice so much for us to be here and for us to live basically their kind of like goals and
Mhm.
like making money and stability, but
Mhm.
we're all here, but us like here right now, we're kind of like more about, you know, creative arts and like things we like and,
Yeah.
you know, things we want to do and see the importance in other things besides financial gain and like, I guess just social like stability. I guess, yeah, I mean, you've watched the movie, right? Rex?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you, I guess, how did it, without giving away the movie, like, how did it make you
Mhm.
feel in a sense? And did it kind of affect you in your music career choice?
It just made me think about it just because like yeah, without spoiling anything, I guess the theme of it is just your relationship with your parents and especially being like a first generation American, like what they thought I guess the American dream was, you know? And like if even like that was like a false thing. Like I just feel like especially as we're getting older, I just feel like I'm able to relate to my parents
Yeah.
and just like understand why they did the things that they did, but then like at the same time just be living as an American, like kind of also realizing that what they came here for is just like doesn't really
Exist
exist
anymore?
anymore. Yeah. You know, so it's just like
Mm.
it made me kind of think of that and like
Yeah.
it's just two different.
So
like,
you're a first
ideas.
generation immigrant?
Well, I was born in America,
Okay.
but both of my parents immigrated here
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the Philippines.
That's interesting because I guess I would be considered a first generation immigrant. And then
Yeah.
Lucas would be considered.
Second.
So he's like an American immigrant, right? Or like, no, he's an American.
he's-
He's just like second generation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, my parents came here for a better education, right? A
Mhm.
better job. But they didn't experience school here. And I think even me growing up and showing them my homework and stuff, they would be like, wow, this is so easy compared to what we had to like learn in Colombia. I feel like their math was a little harder, or they had like they had like a harder time in school. They learned a little bit more. Like they have these like different tricks that wouldn't be considered you know how there's been a lot of cases where sometimes the math that you do here isn't like you have to do it the American way, or
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
just
mean?
like there's more efficient ways to solve
Mhm.
the equation.
But if you get to the number a different way, they're not gonna count it or something.
Yeah, right.
Just like little stuff like that. My parents, like my dad loves math, so that was a big thing in our household. But going off of what you were saying about the movie and just like the American dream, we have our idea, right? We think an American dream might be to own our own business, or in your case, to be a musician and make money
Mhm.
off of that. But with our parents, they want us to have a stable career, right?
Mhm.
Like, I guess, like, how did you feel? Because for me, from my parents, my dad was like, do what you want to do, but like, if you're just gonna do what you're doing now, like, that's not shit. And so I felt like,
That sounds like my mom too. My mom will literally say some same shit.
yeah,
She'll support anything. She just said like, yo, you gotta have a plan. Like, do whatever you want, but like make sure like you have a plan.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or else you're just not doing shit.
Yeah, I guess like I'm trying to ask like how did you feel and like kind of overcome the feeling of like, you know what, I believe in myself and this craft, and like I understand you're worried about, you know, stability in the sense of like you came from a different era, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how did you guys overcome that? If you had that talk, because for me it was just like I felt so like, damn, is this even worth it then?
Well, I think we're all at the same level where we haven't overcame it yet. Our parents haven't seen us be that successful with our craft, right? I mean, maybe they'll get like little glimpses of quote unquote success, but we'll always be trying to prove them wrong or like trying to prove ourselves right? Like,
I mean, up until the point where I think it's like they want to see, well, can you pay a bill off of this? Can you do this?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Until we
really
can live
wanna
off
see.
it, we can't really even speak on it.
So it's nice to see, but in the long run.
But
like,
in your case, your father put the music in your hands, right? So
Yeah. So
how do they feel about your career choice? Or like,
no, I mean, I feel very fortunate and like lucky that my parents were not, I guess, like traditional Asian parents or like I guess traditional immigrant parents. Because I felt like my dad actually was like the complete opposite, where he was more like rebellious and like the complete other side of the spectrum.
But you're mixed, right? Or
No, both my parents are from the Philippines. It's
Oh,
like
you have
a
okay.
thing where like my great grandpa was like this white dude that came
True.
for the war or some shit.
This
And
is
then, like,
completely
he left.
unrelated, but I just seen a clip of Marlon Wayans talk about how he has a fourth
Generation,
no, like how do you say when you're like 4 people away from being your cousin?
like second, third, fourth,
Like
Whatever.
cousin.
It was this white
Cousin
Irish
removed.
dude. He was like, he came on Big Boy's neighborhood. Big Boy. You gotta put the little clip with the girls. And they were talking about how no, he was this white guy. He's Irish, white as hell. He was like showing Marlon like, look, I'm your great cousin or something, or like we're related somehow. And then Marlon Wayans was like, so your white great grandfather raped my. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point it goes down to like slavery and shit.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
So
For sure.
Yeah,
yeah, basically
completely
that.
unrelated, but
maybe I don't know.
you know,
Because like even it's like my grandpa's dad.
Yeah.
Like he never met him,
Mhm.
so he was basically just like this light skinned Filipino dude.
Crazy.
Yeah, because my last name's Lawson too, so that's like not a Filipino last
Completely unrelated to the Japanese Lawson.
name. Yeah,
Lawson's like a grocery store in Japan.
I know. Yeah, 'cause,
You might have some
some animation.
seen it.
some stock in it.
Yeah, I
He's
have
like
to
the
check
hair.
in
You're
on
like the
that.
hair of Lawson.
You just haven't been to Japan, so
No, I've been to Hawaii and they have a shit ton of Lawsons. There.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was only Japanese.
Well, Hawaii, they import
There's
everything.
Nice.
Hella
Yeah.
Japanese people there.
That's someplace I want to go.
Hawaii,
Very badly, yeah, for sure.
but first Korea.
Yeah, dude. Gotta make it happen.
We will.
Yes,
Speaking it into existence.
But yeah, sorry. I was like, my dad, yeah, he was like very rebellious. So I feel like he kind of gave me like a glimpse of what it would be like if I like completely went that direction, I guess. So like I'm kind of like finding myself in the middle of like I guess what the standard stability kind of job is, but also like from what my dad kind of taught me, like just to be able to be more free and like do what you want, you know.
Yeah.
So like
No, that's very
like
new
kind of
age.
being like on either side is not good, but like trying to find like a middle
Nice.
ground between the two. And yeah, so I feel like I was able to have that kind of unique perspective, but like everyone that I know, like even all my cousins and all my friends are the other way, like first generation traditional kind of style where, you know, you have to be a doctor or nurse or whatever it is. But
Would you consider yourself like the black sheep of the family, or there's a lot of people that well, no, because your cousin dances, so
yeah, it's kind of like
there's a lot of talent in your family.
it is, but like I feel like him and I are more closely like have like the same type of personality or like
Okay.
lifestyle where
Yeah,
we
yeah.
like, you know,
You're trying to get on.
yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Like
basically.
what we're all trying to do.
Hell yeah.
We will do. Man, I like the fest.
That's great. But no, a lot of my family is talented, but like, you know, their parents I've seen like firsthand just growing up with them, you know, are like super like strict and like, you know, tell them what to do as far as like schooling goes and stuff like that. So I kind of saw it firsthand still.
Would you be able to pursue music full time without your parents thinking twice of it, or like they'll?
Yeah, no, they fully support me. They like, you know, listen to all my music.
Crazy.
They like just
That's awesome.
randomly play like my YouTube videos all the
Yeah.
time or like share
that's
them.
fire.
So I feel lucky and blessed that my family supports me in that way.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm still trying to do it, man.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
We've been putting the time in, and I feel like the craft only gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I guess another thing I wanted to ask was, like, did you guys have different dreams when you were like, younger, like way younger, like when you were like 5, compared to like what you are, trying to do now, and have you been wanting to still do that in a sense, or like were those like?
It's crazy because I feel like I found my way back to art. I had when I was in like kindergarten, they had put me in like painting classes in Triton.
Mm-hmm.
There was like it was like some daycare / painting classes. Shout out Triton, TCU.
TCU, Triton College University.
Yes, sir.
If you know, if you know.
But yeah, throughout years after that, I would show my mom my drawings. She would tell me like, "Oh, this is really good." But slowly, I felt like I was being not even, I don't know. Sometimes I say brainwashed, but like told constantly that you're not going to be making money off of it. Like you need to find something that's going to make you money.
Mm.
So I remember like thinking like in middle school and in high school that okay, I need to make money. I'm going to be all about money. I'm going to be all about money.
Mm-hmm.
But then slowly in high school, I don't know if it was like the drugs or just like being by myself. Like I like found myself going back to art and like drawing more. When I had picked up Photoshop, I had started like using the brush tool on there, and I started drawing with just the brush tool and the laptop.
Nice.
Like with the mouse?
Yeah, like it didn't even register in my mind that you could buy a pen to connect to your computer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed. So I was doing like all of my friends. I was drawing like
Crazy.
characters of my friends, like portraits of
That's
like
hilarious.
with just the mouse pad. Yeah, and then
People don't
slowly
understand.
I had my first show, and then that kind of made me like, okay, no, like I was always meant to be an artist. I should have just listened to my gut. You know, I should have just not let anybody sway me from that original dream that I had when I was younger.
Mm.
But that's, yeah. How do you feel?
I mean, when I was younger, like I was always, I feel like I got the normal. You get the normal, like, oh, you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was like really stuck on my godmom's mental for a long time. Like that I was gonna be a lawyer.
A
You know?
lawyer?
Yeah,
Can you
like-
imagine?
I could imagine.
You'd be like, hearsay.
Yeah, I could
Objection, Your
I could
Honor.
imagine, but like that was like thrown on me a lot when I was younger. But like even like my dream was to be on like the radio. Like that was like my thing. You know what I'm saying? I always like heard it. I mean, listening to the radio in the morning, you just hearing these different stations. That's always what I wanted to do. So, I mean, going to school for that for like a little bit of time, then then dropping out of school is like. I still wanted to do it, but at that time I just didn't want to like do the schooling part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't want to go through like the trials and tribulations of it. So
Just trials.
yeah,
and
you feel me? I just didn't want to go. I just
tribulations.
did not want to go through school. So like I remember going like and visiting campuses, different campuses, and seeing the radio rooms, and I'm like, damn, like this is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like even going to school and then like after while we're working on Effectus at the same time, like realizing that also like clothes and like I mean filling product, you know what I'm saying, like that shit is like the shit I want to do, you know what I'm saying, like for real. So but then even leading back into user friendly, like I'm getting back to something like even when I saw like the setup for the first time, it kind of made me like, emotional. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like
Sure.
this is something I wanted to do since I was like a child. So like even like having like this platform and be able to like get back to like something, not a radio show, but something in a form of like where I can like take it. When I DJ, like I make playlists so I can like eventually like have my own like type of setup. So that's the thing I think about. So like now it's like that was like my dream as a kid. And so like now it's like kind of coming back around. So
Yeah.
Would your parents would be okay with that too?
yeah, I think my mom. I mean, my mom would honestly like as long as it supported me and she knew like I could take care of myself with it. Like she would be fine with anything. Like even like with making like product, you know what I'm saying, like making clothes or making whatever, like if she knew it, like it takes care of me. My mom is just she's a realist, so like you gotta be able to like I gotta be able to come and like show her like a check or be like, yo, this is what I got, and she'll be like, okay, like that's fine. But like until she sees like that shit, she's like, all right, it's cool, it's great, but like what's up with this and what's up with that? So
Yeah.
It's interesting because what I've learned throughout this podcast is that even though we have immigrant parents and he has parents that grew up here, they're not gonna believe it until it happens.
Yeah, still.
connects all parents.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's like, yo, like this is great. You're doing great. Oh yeah, you're doing shows and you're releasing collections. That's amazing. But
Well, shit, you are a parent. How?
Yeah.
What do you like? How
But
do
my
you,
whole thought
Yeah,
on
that's
it is
true.
different
Yeah,
because
you're right.
I'm gonna look at Lucas like I'm gonna give you the tools to do anything you want, and if it's not creative, then fine. But I hope it's creative. You know, like
Yeah.
he told me he didn't like pigs, the pigs.
that. Yeah, he doesn't have to.
And it's like, damn, like, well, how do you feel about that? Do you like does that make you feel like a type
I just
of
have
way?
to draw a pig cool enough for him to like it. Like I'm sure if I draw a pig with some guns or something, right now he just sees pigs like
Or like in a monster truck.
their little kid thing or something.
Yeah.
But he likes tigers. You know,
Not true.
I got to get him out of that alpha mindset.
Damn,
He's trying to fight.
He's the only child. What do
I
you
know.
mean? He said you the one.
He is
He's
the one.
He's the one.
But you know how kids be. They be trying to fight you all the time. Trying to play Power Rangers with you and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm gonna support him regardless, even if he wants to do something that's gonna make me scared. I guess that's because our parents are worried, right? It all comes down to
Yeah.
like love and like they don't want to see you like fail. Like me and my mom had a really like intense conversation. We were just talking about how, well, she basically told me like, I don't think you could come back from a failure. Like, I don't think you'll be able to like take that big loss. Like, say you do get successful, you're gonna have to take that big loss. And I was trying to explain to her like, I understand, like you got to fail forward. Like there's success in your failures. But obviously she's not gonna believe me until I prove her wrong, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's also, I'm sure it's things they've experienced in their lives too, to where they're like, but they also haven't experienced like, they've experienced life, but we haven't experienced their lives and they haven't experienced ours. You know what I'm saying? Like we come from two totally different, like they had to really like dig, you know what I'm saying? Like we were fortunate enough to still be well off, you know what I'm saying? Like we're still working for more, but it's like they had to do like so much. So you can see like where they're coming from too, where it's like,
What was your childhood dream?
Well, oh yeah, true. I mean, I don't know what my childhood dream was, but I always like drew as a kid. So I wanted to do something like that. But I remember in high school, I wanted to make a T-shirt for sure. I just never got around to it until
College.
even after college.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it was just kind of crazy. And then I got into photography instead, and then now I'm back full circle in a weird way.
And you, Rex, your dream as a kid was always to make music, or?
No, I wanted to be like a doctor or like a
Wow.
firefighter.
Okay.
I like had a lot of healthcare. Like pretty much all of my jobs, like have been kind of healthcare jobs.
Yeah.
But right now I like where I'm at, but where I'm more so like teaching. So like I teach like American Red Cross courses, teach people
Dope.
CPR and shit.
Wow. You're putting in the work that needs
He
to
could
be
save your
done.
life, Pablo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I always wanted to be like a firefighter. I still feel like I would
Yeah.
if I could, like for the city, that would be dope.
Shout out firefighters. We need them.
So yeah, I kind of feel like I have two separate dreams, but like, and I haven't really found a way to put them together.
We need to make singing videos in the fire truck. They're gonna
That
call
would be
you the-
fire, you said?
ah, damn.
They're gonna call you like Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna.
I mean, yeah. I just wanted to say, I guess for people listening, in a sense, like if you're trying to work on something and your parents give you shit, either way, just
Mhm.
keep going. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you shit regardless.
Yeah, they're gonna give you shit regardless. But
What I've learned is like you gotta trust your instinct, right? So if
Yeah.
that was your dream when you were a kid, you were probably right. And a lot of times you'll have ideas and you start thinking too much, you overthink it. Like there's a reason you. I don't know. For me, all my ideas came through like God. To be honest, that's how I feel. Like I'm like the universe is just putting these. I'm just a vessel that it's like running through. You get what I'm
that's
saying?
kind of crazy you say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, Rex, like how you find like inspiration in like making music compared to like how we're making like other like tangible goods and other things. But what I just wanted to also say, which is crazy because the way I got the name Out of Order was because I was in church.
Mm.
And I mean, I haven't gone to church in a long time, but it was just crazy to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I
What
won't
happened
explain it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You don't have to say.
I mean,
I'm curious. You can tell me later.
yeah, sure.
Why don't you want to speak on it?
No, I mean, I don't care. I just
okay.
wanted to explain
Yeah.
his thing.
No.
Okay.
How did you come up with
Yeah,
Out of
okay.
Okay,
Order?
so I was at church. I think I was high.
Mm.
So, but the thing is, you guys don't understand that I like going to church. I like listening to like sermons and stuff in the sense of like learning.
Yeah, you told us in episode 3, I believe. or
Yeah, but
episode 2.
I just don't like how like people at church just I don't know, their mindset fucks me up.
Mhm.
But anyways, yeah, so I was in church and I had like a pamphlet they gave you when you come in. I don't know. I guess other churches are different.
Well,
But
specifically Catholic, right?
I went to a Korean like Christian church.
Okay.
It's like the program for that day.
Yeah, so it's like the
Yeah.
program for the day. But then like on the back, every time I got a pamphlet, I would draw on it
Mm.
while people are talking and stuff. And there was like the sermon, he was talking about something that was like out of order,
Nice.
like a machine that was broken.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I kept thinking about it, and I was like drawing it and writing it during his sermon. But then I thought to myself, like, oh, this is like a great meaning.
Yeah.
Because for me, I don't know. Well, no one knows what out of order really means, I guess, because I'm still trying to make it and mend it. But it's just a simple way of saying, like, even if you're like out of order or like broken or like disheveled, like that's okay. Like being out of order, like life wise or anything, is okay.
That's
love
the
that.
perfect explanation right there, because
Yeah.
that's it speaks for itself. So where
Yeah.
if somebody says what is out of order, it's like, what do you mean? Like it's really
Another-
like, what do you mean?
Another way that I would describe it is like it's almost like the black sheep in a sense,
Yeah.
but being that like say everybody's made the same, everybody's like off the assembly line, right? So you have
Exactly.
one that's like a little different,
Exactly.
and that makes you
Mhm.
special.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that's
that's
like,
exactly what it
even
is,
being like for me like the 000, I look at it as like 000th place.
Mhm.
Like that's you're at the start, like 000, like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that's
Love it.
Anyways,
That's cool.
yeah.
I like that.
Church
But,
got that shit from church,
Yeah.
baby.
Church.
Let's go.
Yeah, you find the inspiration in everything, just like living life, right?
Yeah.
But how did
Yeah.
how did you find inspiration for like some of your songs?
Well, I really haven't started writing songs until like pretty recently, like
Really?
the past, I don't know, like 2 years.
Mhm.
Like I don't have many songs out, and I'm just starting to like learn how to write, or like I guess learn my style or my vocabulary,
Yeah.
like what words I think.
Because I
I
just
like-
found out like recently that even rappers, they have to have like some sort of structure to their bars, right? So do you
Yeah.
have to do that? It's the same way with singing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just
Okay.
discovering new things every
Yeah.
time I write a song, just 'cause I'm so new to it. But like so far, I just feel like the inspiration just comes to me at random times.
Yeah.
Like,
You just like jot it down.
yeah, I
Mhm.
usually like just jam out my guitar and kind of like freestyle, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
And then sometimes words come to me, or sometimes like a melody would come to me, and then I'll just like figure out the shit after, like what words match with this. But yeah, I just feel like right now I'm like writing to like express myself in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, I guess I don't really talk
Yeah.
much or like open up to people much,
Mhm.
and I feel like it's just
Like that's your way.
that's my way to do it, or like to like kind of let that out.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of my music right now are like I only have like 3 songs, but they're all like I feel super personal,
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
and I'm trying to like do more like
The way that I can relate it to
Chills.
what we do is
Yeah.
you've done a lot of videos where you cover songs, right?
yeah.
And I've done a lot of designs where I kind of cover stuff that's already out. Famous movies,
Yeah.
cartoons that I grew up with, right? But it'll never be as important as the stuff that you like make yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like even with these like new hoodies that I've been dropping where I'm just like speaking on like how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's way more valuable to me than my covers. But
Right.
to other people, since they already know that, they're gonna like since they already know the songs, they're gonna find you through that. But
Yeah.
that's kind of how you get them in, and then you gotta
Right.
make it your own.
Yeah.
I had a question about a story I heard a long time ago. Did you ever try out for The Voice?
I did.
Damn,
How was
that's
that?
funny.
Please tell me about that if you could.
Yeah, I did it twice.
Oh, really?
The first time it was fun. I mean, I did it with like a group of friends.
Mhm.
You know.
The Speakeasy.
Nah,
Oh.
it was just like I was part of like a singing group at UIC.
Oh.
That was
Acapella?
like, yeah, it was like
Really?
it was within the
I also
like it was
in
within the
acapella choir.
Filipino club.
Let's make one.
So actually, yeah, I auditioned with like my girlfriend, Ariel, Crystal, Yi. I auditioned with her and like
Shout out
some other
Crystal.
people.
Shout out Crystal.
Small world.
So yeah, and then it was crazy because I was not prepared. And I definitely like
Tell that what was it like? Even like being like, where was it? Like, how is it?
It was at
like, how
the-
many people were there? Like, it just
it was
sounds
at the
crazy.
convention center in Rosemont.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was just like a big space and just lines
Wow.
upon lines. It's just like
Wow.
lines.
Like
And then
yeah.
you're just waiting, you're just moving the whole day.
You've seen American Idol, right?
Yeah, it's literally like that.
Yeah, but to actually just be there.
And
So
then
what- I'm sorry. What song did you sing? Which
Ooh.
song did you guys
I sang If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
sing? Oh,
Can you give us a sample?
Shit.
I love that song. No, you don't have to.
You gonna kiss Alicia Keys on the forehead too?
yes.
We'll get that. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, but it was crazy because like, you know, you're supposed to prepare 2 songs, but I only prepared that song.
Oh damn.
But then I wasn't expecting them to ask to sing another song. They're like, "Oh,
It's because
can
you
you
got it,
sing another
bro.
one?
It's because you got
What
it.
did you sing?
I sang some random song, dude. I don't even remember what it was.
Who were the judges?
I don't know. It was just
Whoever
like,
was on that season. Or
no, it wasn't even at that point.
It's like the pre.
It's like the
pre-
producers.
Okay,
and
okay.
shit. And then you just like get into this room with like maybe 10 other singers that are trying out, and you all just take turns
Wow,
in front of each other, and then
that's crazy.
Have you seen Making the Band before?
I love that.
yeah,
So
dude.
you remember the episode when they like had to sing like to
Oh
keep
yeah,
their spots in
they
the
had
house?
like the sing off.
Was it like
Oh,
that?
they were going
Was it like that?
crazy.
Like you guys were like singing each other's faces. That
It was
shit would
not
be
like that.
crazy.
He said, "When I can't sleep."
Yeah, they're just like
Holding you tight.
battling with Boys to Men. That shit was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Hell
dude.
no.
They're all hype.
Wow, I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a crazy experience. But you know, I don't know. It's just one of my friends got called back to do like a second
Mhm.
audition, I guess, and then they like pick a song for you, and then she didn't make it. But
Damn. Nah, but even just to put yourself out there like that is brave.
yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Would you say that you sorry.
no, it's all
Would
good.
you consider yourself a SoundCloud singer? Like, do you have songs on SoundCloud or Apple Music, or where can people find your music?
They can find it on Spotify and Apple Music.
He's an official
Official.
artist. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Resurrection is my full name. So yeah, that's my artist name too. But
Do you find a lot of relations with Resurrection, or like why did you pick that name like that? Or
that's my name.
oh,
That's
your
his real
that's his real
name.
name. I forgot.
That's my
Wow, really?
that's my full name.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's your first name? Your
Yeah.
real first name? What's your whole? I mean, don't give us your whole name, just in
Oh, you
case.
did
Yeah.
already.
Oh,
You said Lawson.
Oh yeah.
No,
True.
Yeah.
it's like a long name, no?
Yeah, I have 2 middle
Oh, really?
names.
Dope.
Yeah, it's
I got 2 last names.
Really?
true.
Yeah.
I got 2 last names too.
What?
I mean, everybody does, right?
Well, like a maiden
No, you
name.
don't.
Oh,
You
you're part of your.
You have a middle
No,
name.
he has
and a
official like 2.
Yeah, I
last
have
names.
a
Oh,
middle
okay.
name and the 2 last names.
Damn.
True.
Anyway,
But yeah, follow me on that.
Yeah,
What was the
that's fine.
question?
That's a great name.
Yeah.
That's
are
an
you on
amazing
YouTube
name.
too? Or-
Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
I should probably change my name, but it's just my full name, Resurrection Lawson.
Nah, fuck it.
Look
Some
me up.
people- yeah.
You find me.
Definitely the only one. I don't know any other.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself a SoundCloud artist. I feel like it's its own genre almost, where it all kind of has. I don't know. Maybe I just listen to the similar SoundCloud artists, but yeah, I just feel like I don't have enough original music yet. I need to like keep building my repertoire, and then
On the come up.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we didn't speak on our weeks, but how's
Oh,
how's
shit.
everybody's week?
Yeah.
So you saw the movie.
Yeah.
right?
You guys want to take a short break and talk about our week while we eat?
Oh yeah. That's a
Okay.
good
Try
idea.
this out.
You know, I actually got these.
Can you explain what these are?
So these are gancitos for just the listeners. This is sherry flavored. I've never had sherry before.
Explain to them what a gancito is.
Yeah.
Someone probably never had one before.
I've
I
never
mean-
had one.
I'm not any more
Is it like
educated on these than you. These are Mexican treats, and I'm not Mexican. But
And I'm not.
it is Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, true.
Cinco de Mayo.
Do I get one?
You passed
Oh,
me.
sorry. That isn't very friendly of me. So yeah, let's see what these taste like.
Yeah.
I want everybody to bite at the same time, and then we give our rating.
It's an 8-pack. So
Shout out Gancito. You know, if you guys want to sponsor us, user friendly podcast.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Please send some. Please send some.
I did
camera.
remember that Squirt said this was his favorite to get at the moment.
This one?
Sure.
He said Gancitos. No,
I
he
mean,
said
if,
the
if,
regular
you-
ones.
if they send some over, they're gonna be my favorite to get all the time.
Okay.
Okay, my bad.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, excellent. What can I say? God damn it!
That was pretty
What can I say that don't need to be said already? 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Whoa.
What about you?
9 out of 10.
I give it an 8.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like too chocolatey things, but I do like the cherry and the
That's-
white sauce.
I can't tell the difference.
As Pablo says, it's that naughty treat. You know what I'm saying? It's that naughty
I
snack.
feel a little naughty.
You feel me? It's
I was
that-
I was talking to Squared earlier, and I was telling him that I don't really like apple or cherry type of fillings. Like I don't like apple pie. I'll eat it though. I love pastries. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't like it for some reason. But this is pretty good. Give this a solid 8 to 9 out of 10.
Do you taste the difference between this and the regular?
I need a regular one.
Yeah. I almost
Gansito
feel like it's
sends
very
them over.
similar.
Does
What's the
not have,
company?
like-
It's not usually
cherry?
cherry flavored.
Oh, true.
I don't think. Maybe
Marinella?
it's strawberry.
Marinella.
Marinella.
Send some over.
Yeah.
Please. Let's do a comparison.
How was your week though? What'd you do?
So on the last episode of User Friendly, I spoke on how I had an event the next day, and that event was at the John Hancock building,
Oh yeah.
and I was vending to
Yeah,
like a
seen it.
corporate office, and it was a private event.
I was about to text you and be like, "Yo, let me just come through."
I could have probably got you in, but
Why didn't you text him?
How long did you go for it? Well, yeah, please explain. First, sorry.
it was on the 20th floor, nice little view. Met a lot of creative people. I mean, it's a creative agency, right? So it's literally like the perfect job that we would want because
Yeah,
they
I've actually thought about
encourage this, you know. And if you're hiring, holler at me. But it was a great experience, just knowing that like you could have an organization, like you could really get organized and what I'm really trying to do here is like, build a team, ideally with my friends, but I would love to hire people too, and they do all sorts of things: graphic design, animation. I met a lot of people who did 3D model designs, cartoons. Shout out to Madre. Uriel actually got me in there, and yeah, that was a real cool experience. Even though I always say I don't like the corporate approach to streetwear and fashion, it was a nice time. It was a good time. And then over the weekend, I just stayed home, played with Lucas a lot, got drunk with Rich. We went to like a bar. We got a sewing machine.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Big investment.
You texted me, pick me up, and I was like, hell nah. It was just so late.
It was late as hell. I was like at the crib, like high as hell. Like, no, this is not gonna happen. I knew you were not gonna pick him up.
I just couldn't move. I was smoking with Matt, and I just couldn't move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That sounded more fun, to be honest. I should have stayed. But you win some, you lose some.
Squared, how was your week?
Your week, Squared?
Well, last weekend was pretty normal. The start of this week has been pretty good, you know what I'm saying, as far as like work week. Work has been all right. I had a little situation I told these guys about, but we're not going to speak too much on it until shit actually happens. So,
oh, yeah, true.
But I had a pretty good opportunity present itself to me today. So by the time you hear it next week, we're going to know if the opportunity does truly present. But yeah, it's been a pretty good week so far. It's been cool. Been feeling, especially today, I feel very rested and I got a lot done. You feel me? So it was cool.
Shit. I just feel like I've been working.
On music or just your day job?
Just my day job. I just had to work a lot of hours this past week. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, to be honest. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But Jason came over the other day. I cooked him a little dinner.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
that's
really
fun.
good burger.
Sometimes
So-
you gotta grind it out. I mean,
Yeah. But, I mean, other than, like, music stuff, I feel like it's been pretty productive.
can people expect like a full project from you anytime soon, or do you think you're so far away from that?
I mean, definitely like an EP, probably.
Dope. Yeah.
That's kind of my goal. The thing is, I don't really have a producer right now. So
Email us at userfriendlypodcast.
Yeah,
if you
any
wanna do that.
producers just trying to work.
yeah, so right now I'm just working on demos, but I might just like say fuck it and just release an EP of demos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You know?
honestly,
Just all
Yeah.
self-made.
yeah,
One thing that I've learned with artists, like, I think, just put out as much as you can because you're gonna feel different in the future, and you might
Yeah,
never put out something. you know?
exactly.
right.
And you could always come back to it. Like
Yeah.
people don't have to like.
Remix.
Yeah, I feel like I always like struggle with that because I always hold stuff and I never like put it out. But now I'm trying to, in my mind, like as a mindset, like I'm just trying to produce as much as I can.
Because I mean, when you hold it, you're just keeping it from like the world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
yeah.
it's like just keeping like one of your gifts. You know what I'm saying? Just like never showing one of your gifts. And it's like that's what we're all here to.
Maybe you're hiding the world from your gift.
Not for real. Hiding your gift from the world. Hiding the world from your gift.
No, because they do say that it's tough because they say like once it's out there, like it's not yours anymore, right? And like
Yeah, and that's like another thing too that I sometimes feel conflicted about because, you know, I love music and I love all types of music, and I feel like I know what kind of music I like, and I feel like I know what kind of music I want to make, but sometimes I can't bridge that gap all the time. But yeah, I just feel like it's
Now, someone on our user-friendly podcast Instagram asked us what led you to your current style of art. So I guess to ask you that question first, what led you to your genre? Is it just because you said your father grew up on rock, right? Or he used to make rock.
yeah.
So what made you want to do R&B or like more?
I just prefer it.
That's what you like.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I like. But you know, the thing that I like about music nowadays, or a lot of music that I'm listening to nowadays, is like it kind of takes genres from, or it takes things from all genres,
Okay.
and is almost like genreless in a
Mhm.
sense, and that kind of just like makes making music a little bit more exciting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if like I have, or like what my style is. I'm kind of just doing it.
I'm on the
makes
same
sense.
boat. I feel like.
Although I would want to find like a more personal spin on that.
Yeah.
Just because if you just keep doing all of everything, then what are you doing really? But
Yeah.
How did you come up to your style?
yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I almost feel like I haven't found it yet either, because I can do different styles. But I guess the one that I've been relating to the most is cartoon. And when I first or when I began doing this, I was like, I want to be versatile, but you know, they say like you should focus on one thing and be the best at it, and instead of like having so many different things you're good at. But I feel like I could do portraits, I could do logos, I could do cartoons, I could do slight anime shit. I'm not as good as like Rich, but I do some anime shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tough. I still haven't I haven't found that like what my style is, but
Yeah, I
What
feel like
about
it
you,
goes
Square?
back to what you were saying too about just like kind of how you're relating your style with like covering and
yeah,
stuff. But like that isn't even necessarily like a bad thing or like the wrong thing. I just feel like it kind of adds more depth or like
to your repertoire.
Yeah, like versatility
Excuse me.
is like a good thing.
Did I say that wrong?
No, not at all.
So yeah, I just
Yeah. How would you describe your style?
Honestly, I think my style came from like what I did as a child. So I used
Sure.
to play a lot of computer games. I hung out with like a lot of older people, and they were into more like graffiti at the time. So I wanted to like learn that shit, but I was terrible at it. And so like that kind of like gaming era of like StarCraft and Counter-Strike and 1.6 and graffiti and people trying to break dance and shit,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. Like I feel like that is where my style kind of derived from. And then now it's just I want to draw anime girls with guns. So
Don't we all?
yeah.
And it's crazy for me because I don't draw or I don't. You know what
Nah,
I'm
but
saying?
even like in your style of clothing or
Yeah,
when you-
concepts.
yeah.
Like how do you
Yeah.
come, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, really, I don't. What was the question one more time?
like how'd you find your style?
I guess really from like a lot of TV, like a lot of. I mean, I watched like a lot of TV and just stuff from all different types of TV. From like, I don't know, I watched MeTV a lot, bro. So like, when I didn't have like cable, I used to watch all these old shows like they were, you know what I'm saying, brand new.
Mm.
So I feel like even from like that to, I mean, just like I don't know, like concepts as far as just dressing, just like wanting to try new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like a lot of different materials, a lot of like different like fabrics and shit. So, and from seeing friends too, like Matt, or like
Yeah.
seeing like that shit in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like see like somebody being able to like wear shit like that and just trying new shit. So that also, you feel me, being around friends also help you bring up new styles too. So
It
I don't think I
definitely-
found mine either yet, but
They definitely influence you,
yeah,
your environment, right?
for sure.
Let's just run through these questions we have real quick.
Wait, before we get into that, did you guys hear that Dave Chappelle got tackled on stage?
Did. That shit was
Okay,
crazy.
so
I saw the
explain it to me.
video.
Explain it to me.
I guess he was performing for the Met Gala, or was it completely unrelated? It was some Hollywood bowl thing.
Yeah.
And he was performing. Well, he was doing a comedy set, and someone rushed the stage, and they quote unquote speared him.
They spared him.
Straight up.
Just like Edge. Goddamn it.
For
those who don't-
Goldberg.
For those who don't know what a spear is, what is that?
A spear is like a tackle, but
It's like a dive tackle.
a dive
Like
tackle.
a plank dive.
Not like a plank dive, but it's like a more of a
Yeah.
forceful, like a
But
I don't know.
So
I
it's
just-
not like his hands were on the side like this.
stomach, like more
no,
of like
he
a,
definitely had his
not like a
hand on-
shoulder tackle, but
But-
like a
It's
which
like a
is
moving
crazy
clothesline.
because yeah,
I see.
Dave Chappelle is a big guy, you know, and the person who tried to rush him was a small dude. And
So
if
did he get to tackle him?
I don't think
He did.
Did he fall though?
I think he did.
I almost want to say that Dave just kind of like
He
shrugged it
brushed
off.
him,
Yeah,
Oh.
because it didn't look like he fell.
He made
Oh, shit.
contact,
But bro got his ass beat by everybody
By
in
30
backstage.
What
I
did he
heard
think
Jamie
was gonna
Foxx.
happen?
35 plus.
If you see the video that they posted, his arm is like bent backwards, like he
They were
fucked
whooping
up.
his ass for at least 2 minutes.
But
I didn't
it's
see any of
crazy
those
because
videos.
I was having a really crazy dream, and then I woke up, and check Twitter, and I saw Dave Chappelle like headline. And I was like, please don't tell me he's dead. I'd be so
Oh,
pissed.
no.
So I was so relieved when I found out that it was just someone tried to tackle him. But he could have easily what if bro was holding a knife?
Yeah.
What if
that's
he had a
true.
weapon?
he did have a weapon.
He had a knife?
He got charged for assault
Wow.
with a
What
deadly
the
weapon because he
fuck?
had a fake gun,
Bro.
but the gun turned into a knife. Like when
Protect
he
Dave
shot it, it
Chappelle at
turned
all
into,
costs.
a
We need
knife.
Dave Chappelle.
What?
Fuck Twitter and fuck
Yeah, it's crazy.
all the bullshit
This is
they have
Will
to go
Smith's
through.
fault. Not like that part,
Inadvertently.
but allowing people to you know what I'm saying, to really just go up because people have always tried comedians, but I'm saying as far as making that shit really known now, Will Smith, he did start this. But
I'm not gonna put the blame on Will Smith.
I'm not putting the whole blame on Will Smith, but he
Yeah.
he kicked it off,
He
goddamn.
inspired some ideas.
I mean, I guess if we're talking about crazy shit that's recent news, let's just briefly talk about these abortion laws. So I was
Ridiculous.
listening to a podcast and I didn't know it was a leak. Did you know it's a leak?
Oh yeah,
it wasn't
they leaked
even
the law.
Yeah,
Leaked the
crazy.
draft.
yeah, they leaked a draft of what this is going to be.
Uh-huh.
So it's not even they're going to tell us anytime soon. It's just more someone found the news.
Do you think there was a woman in there that saw this and was like, no, I need to get it out? Like she was a whistleblower.
No, there's a person who got it out. That's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
That's what it is.
Damn.
And so it's one of the greatest and craziest catches of all.
Yeah, because
time.
it gives you a little bit more time to prepare before they.
This
fucking
never
do shit,
happens,
right?
you know what I'm saying? I heard it rarely happens that it
Mhm.
gets leaked, and it's just crazy to me that people are so fucked up that they're gonna make a law to control
Abortion.
women's bodies.
I had
And, yeah.
I seen a clip on Twitter that said that there's no religion against abortion, even Catholicism. It doesn't say it in the Bible. It's
Mm.
you could get that gist or something, but it
Mhm.
doesn't point out it doesn't say specifically to not be able to abort babies, especially when it could kill the mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a great video. Maybe I'll put it on the story. But pretty much every religion went through it, and there's one that said specifically if it's gonna harm the mom, no, the mom comes first. You need to protect I don't know. And obviously we're men, right? We can't speak too much on
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
it's very fucked up, and I wish I could
yeah.
be whoever ass is trying to pass this law.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
There's a list, bro.
We gotta
Absolutely.
find.
There's a motherfucking list, bro. There's a list of people that are
Yeah.
voting for this shit.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy for me to think because I am a dad and I can't imagine what would have happened if my son was aborted. But I like having the option, or not me personally, but I like.
But if you're in a
Knowing
situation
that option is
to where
out there, you know?
y'all can't take care
And
of.
sorry, I just want to say one. Go ahead.
No, I mean I was just saying if it's you're in a situation to where two people can't take care of a baby or maybe even if in a worse situation where the girl gets raped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where she has this baby but she doesn't want to keep the baby. So it's even it goes as deep as that. It's just all very
But the biggest fact that I've saw recently, well, I kind of already knew this, but I saw it being pointed out more, is that you can't prevent abortions. You can only prevent the legal ones. So people are still gonna get aborted, and it could be very dangerous, abortions, and they could be very dangerous if it's not legal. You know what I'm saying? You're only causing more harm. You're not saving anybody. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I understand killing a human baby is wrong, but also people should decide the girl
The
who's
mom.
with the
mom. Yeah,
the
these are
mom
men making laws for women. This is ridiculous.
yeah, it's just, yeah, they shouldn't be able to control someone's body. So, anyways,
So
let's
depressing.
not. Yeah, it's not get
Stay out of
too
women's
crazy.
business. Stay out of women's business.
We just need all these old people
Yeah.
to get out. So that's really it, man. This like old way of
Yeah.
thinking.
But I
But
do like that it's only in 2 states right now. So hopefully it doesn't fucking grow. And but this leads to one of the questions that was asked on the Instagram. If you guys could move to any state other than Chicago, obviously, where would you? I mean, Illinois. Where would you go?
I guess definitely not Florida and Texas and places like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, that wasn't the question.
I know.
Pick the state that you would go to.
All right, let me think on it. You go first.
Man, New York. That's the thing.
I just haven't
how
traveled
long? I'm
enough.
not really gonna stay there that long, but I would go to New York first. I feel like it's very similar. There's more of a Colombian population. There's actually a little Colombia. I found out.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I was like, man, I need to be with my people. What about you, Squared?
I'll say New York too, just because I do have family there. So it's like,
But New York are the rivals, aren't they?
Rivals?
Yeah. To Chicago?
know, I got my.
But if I had to, I feel like LA has been very strict and almost fake.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? At least New York keeps it real with you, and like everyone's like out there trying to get it. I
Mm.
really like the fast pace of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I would have a car though.
I wouldn't.
I would have a car though.
What about you, Rex?
I mean, honestly, I would just go to Hawaii and live there.
Solid.
I didn't think about that.
It's just not even.
You already know how to be a lifeguard. Be perfect
dude,
in Hawaii.
I'll just be in the ocean. It's so nice over there.
Wow.
But yeah.
What about you, Jason?
Man, the problem is I haven't really traveled enough, and like I can't even think about all the states and which
Yeah.
one.
If you had one that you want to go to right now, then
Well, I want to go to Portland. I want to go to Hawaii, and I want to go to Puerto Rico.
nice. I don't know if I consider Puerto Rico a
Yeah, I
state.
know, but I heard you don't need a passport to go there.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't. Definitely want to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Every time I go, every time I go somewhere, though, I just feel like it just feels lame to me. Like, and then I come back here in downtown and
I
like
think
walk
that's a
around
problem
and
with
shit.
yourself.
You think so?
You got to find like
Oh,
the fun parts in it,
oh,
or go with your friends. Maybe you haven't gone with enough friends.
true.
Yeah, because
No, I mean like the
You know what I'm
time is
saying?
fine, but like the town and like it just like I've been to like Colorado and like the downtown was all right.
Denver.
Yeah.
But I think that's
Denver
also
is
just
fun.
us.
No,
Yeah,
it was
We have a
fun.
great
Yeah.
downtown though, so that's kind of not.
Yeah,
bad.
it's the downtown thing, and then like there's just a lot of white people.
Well, that's just a Chicago thing. I think this the downtown thing is just that when we go places, we're just like, damn, this is.
I get that feeling when I go to
Insane.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I
shit
had
like that.
spent like a weekend in not Kalahari. It's like another one that's like pretty popular.
Mm.
But then I look in the pool, everybody's white, and I feel
Yeah.
like kind of weird.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all looking at me.
Exactly.
No, for real though, yeah.
I actually have that feeling too. I was
Yeah.
like, why are you looking at me?
But it's only natural.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
probably
yeah.
don't see
Yeah.
any minorities, right? Then again,
I don't know.
Maybe this is all in my
Maybe.
head, right?
Yeah.
But if you guys had a chance to have a celebrity dream date, who would you go out on a date with?
I would go on a date with any of the members from Twice.
Twice?
Yeah,
Is that a Korean-
K-pop
Okay.
group? Yeah.
Wow.
Any of the members.
Well, I mean, like I don't know, it'd be cool. Or Rose from Blackpink. So
Black ink?
Blackpink.
Oh. Nice. I thought some girl from Black Ink. Like the tattoo show. I would pick Georgia Smith instantly.
I kinda
told
knew
Jason
that.
that. No, I'm not going to say it. But Georgia, you know,
We love
you're
you.
a wonderful woman. I adore you. Squared. I know
Well,
who you would go with.
Who? Who do you
Mm,
think?
I'm trying to see if you're going to pick the same one. Wait.
3, 2, 1.
SZA.
See, I would love to take sis out, but
You ruin your chances right now. She's watching this.
no. Damn, soundbite. I would love to take sis out. I just couldn't pick one. I feel like I have to pick.
You have so many?
I feel like I got 3.
Wow.
I got 3.
Who are they?
What
So
are the
I'll
other
pick.
two?
So SZA will be one for sure. I loved her since 2012. For sure. I'm a real one. Mariah the Scientist.
Interesting.
And I would love to go on a date. I don't think she's like a celebrity, but I would love to go on the chicken shop. The chicken shop date.
Oh,
yeah.
Julia.
Yeah,
I think I think she's very funny. I would love to go on like that.
That's so
have,
awkward
like,
and shit.
Yeah, you feel me? I would love to go on like to
Yeah.
have like wherever the chicken shop,
Yeah,
wherever we're
yeah,
going. But
yeah.
I
Okay.
think that would be cool.
Yeah, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Rex? It's okay if you don't want to answer because
No, I mean, I'm trying to think
no,
of
he's
like,
going, boy.
like, because I'm thinking of either based on just like looks or like, because I feel I listen to a lot of podcasts and get
Mhm.
to know a lot of these like celebrities.
the personalities.
And
Yeah.
then like I just know them on that level where it's like a different type of attraction, I guess, where I would like actually want to go on a date with this person.
Yeah.
But Dua Lipa probably.
Yeah,
Dope.
she's fine as hell, too.
Can you
Yeah.
see yourself collabing with her on a song?
That'd be raw.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude,
Let's go.
she's
Let's
like,
make it happen.
blew
Hit
the
me up.
fuck up.
Man, I
Yeah.
like the fest.
Man, I like the fest. Damn, but you see, SZA, you're at the top of the list. I said you first. But it doesn't. But it doesn't. But it
Counts for
doesn't take away
something.
the importance of Mariah either. You know. Just saying.
So, any of the 3.
Yeah, these
Slide
questions are
into
kind of funny.
Square's DMs.
Yeah, good questions. Thank you
Yeah.
for asking us.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
could ask us more at User Friendly Podcast. Well, I think that wraps up this episode. I want to say thank you, Rex, for coming out here.
Yeah, thanks for
usually
having
you're
me.
putting in the work behind the scenes, but it's
Yeah.
good to have you on camera and show your face every now and then.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to like, I'm just like talking to you guys while I'm editing, because like when you guys say like references that I know, I'm just like, oh fuck, blank
Yeah, you
check,
should
hell yeah.
contribute.
You know?
That's
Great
hilarious.
movie. 10 out of 10.
Wait,
but yeah, it's been fun.
and then shout out your social medias.
Oh
one more
yeah, you
time.
can follow me at Instagram at Rex Kwando, REXKW0DO.
Nice.
Zero.
Before we end this, I really want to get this topic out. We had said on the last episode, like, what's your favorite social media
Oh yeah.
app? So what do you guys feel is like your favorite, and do you use all of them? Because I know for a fact Jason isn't on Twitter.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so I guess I'll start. I'm not really on social media a lot. Sometimes I'll use the Explore page on Instagram to find like model references.
Yeah.
But honestly, other than that, I don't really.
Pretty much Instagram is your main app.
Yeah. I want to get into Twitter, but it's so hard. I just don't understand it because
Really?
I just don't understand
160
how to talk to
characters,
people.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And like, I don't have a TikTok. I just don't like TikTok, but I understand it and I respect people who are getting like the views and stuff.
Yeah.
And I maybe want to make a TikTok one day, but I don't know. It just feels like so like fast paced and saturated, and people could forget what you did in 10 seconds.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel like my work will get to that one day, but I just feel weird about it right now. So
One thing that I wanted to tell you was that, well, we've spoken on this a little bit, but the same way that you look at Instagram as a way of selling your merch, and how you said that you make a lot of money through your Instagram, that could also be another way of getting money through Twitter or TikTok.
True.
I've made a lot of sales on Twitter.
that's crazy.
Just recently, we had the Pokemon show. I made a piece for that, and I posted it maybe like 4 hours later. It was sold. Like
Wow.
someone DM'd me like,
Wow.
Nice.
can I purchase this? And I've sold a lot on Twitter. You know, that's what, going back to the Elon Musk episode, how people were saying like they're worried about Twitter. And like, I don't know. If I were to lose Twitter, then I would lose a whole source of income,
True.
which is crazy. And yeah, I've always been pretty much like trying to be pretty well-rounded on all these social media apps, even though Snapchat, I kind of fall off a little bit, but I know there's money to be made on there. I mean, that's pretty much how people sell weed and shit.
That's true.
But Snapchat is important, and I feel like Facebook is a very untapped market because going back to the 420 episode, we had a pop-up at Mars Brewing, and I sold a lot of these cropped hoodies that I haven't put out, and I don't have any left because all these moms bought them. And I was saying, like, damn, I'm not going to be able to see how they look on them because they don't have Instagram and Twitter, but they're probably going crazy on Facebook. Which I wish, like, I could be more interactive on there, and I'm sure they could find me. But I'm getting there eventually. Hopefully I'll be able to have somebody run my social media or, like, help me with it. But yeah, how do you feel about social media? Because I know you tweet, but you make it very, like, meaningful when you tweet.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like when I do say something on there, it is like
it holds more value because you're not speaking as much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When I do say something that sounds like it's definitely, I feel like it's important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm more of a watcher. You know what I'm saying? Like, not watcher, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I read things and I see shit, but I don't really like tweet. Like, I don't know. I feel like I used to be able to tweet like more of my day, but I stopped a long time ago. I don't know like when it stopped, but I don't know. It just became too like taxing for me. So.
What about you, Rex? Do you feel like you're active on other social media apps?
I mean, I use Instagram the most probably.
Yeah.
'Cause I do the same. Like, I just like follow different like resources, I guess, on Instagram, or just, you know, inspirational things and stuff like that. But I don't know if YouTube counts as one.
Definitely. Yeah, because now that they have the stories on there too, you could be
So probably YouTube.
anywhere that
There's
you
a
could
lot of
talk to
money
your
to be made on
customer,
there,
anywhere
too.
that you
Hell
could talk to your
yeah.
consumer.
Yeah.
I should start some shit.
Yeah. But for now, where can they find you, Jason?
You guys should start some shit too, if you guys are listening. But you can find me at JS Out of Order and StayOutOfOrder.com.
What about you, Squared?
You can find me on all the social media platforms at Squared Hill. Yeah,
And I'm at
I was gonna say, I don't know if I spell it or not.
I'm at Pablo Trees, Pabs Prince, PabsPrince.com. Lab 21. We actually are having my birthday party here next week. If you listen to this, you're invited. Come through, find the address on my page, and then yeah, that's pretty much it for the week. See you guys next episode.
Right.
Thank you for coming, Rex.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Rex.
I'm gonna go edit this now.
That was another episode of User Friendly, the friendliest podcast in the world.